Well, just a little while ago, Susan Lee held her very first shadow cabinet meeting as Leader of the Opposition. Alongside Nationals leader David Littleproud, both gave some opening remarks. Let's take a listen.
Thank you all for being here. Can I say thank you to those who supported my press club address yesterday? That was an important moment, but now the real work begins. And thank you to the colleagues around this table who've been prosecuting our case to date in the media very effectively. We've pushed the government to step up, to engage more seriously with our most important ally, the US, to give us clear assurances on AUKUS and tariffs. So thank you for prosecuting that case. We've called for clarity and leadership on the threat of a nuclear-armed Iran, and that threat remains very strong and very live today, as so many of you know. But it's not just about holding the government to account, it's about offering our alternatives and offering alternatives to Australians, something they can believe in. And that will always be our parties that are rooted in aspiration, hard work, reward for effort, backing people who want to get ahead and actually have a crack. Now, the election result was sobering, we all know that, and the message from Australians was clear. So our task is now to rebuild with humility, to listen with purpose, to go forward with conviction. And every voice in this room has a role to play. Our job is to present that alternative narrative for Australians so they look at us and know that we're a party that respects, reflects and will represent modern Australia, and we can restore their faith and trust in us. I'm optimistic about the future. I'm delighted that all of you and our wider party room are joining what is very, very important work over the next 3 years, to get up every single day and to work incredibly hard for the people who sent us here, the people we care deeply about, the people of Australia. So thank you. It's going to be a really busy couple of days, getting down to business with the discussions that we're going to have, policy work, our party room and our agenda for Australians more broadly. So over to you, David.
Thanks, Susan, and congratulations to you all, and thank you for all your efforts. We've got to cop the election result on the chin. We've got to learn, we've got to listen, we've got to understand, and we've got to build on some of the good things that we put together in the last term and understand that the fundamentals still haven't changed in this country. Australians are still doing it tough. They're still struggling to put food on the table every night. They're struggling to fill their car up. Their standard of living has dropped, and it's continuing to drop because the ideology of this government is not meeting the practical reality. So the mob will turn. The mob will turn. As they turn in this election, they can turn again, and when they turn, they'll turn big time. So what we've got to be is humble, but we've also got to be aggressive in making sure we prosecute that case. The values and principles of our two parties are ones that will fix the problems that Australians are facing today. And it is the fundamentals that need to be fixed. And we will have the courage to face into that. And we will draw on the collective wisdom of this room and our party rooms. That's what has made us a success in the past and will make us a success in the future. So while it's humbling and it's disappointing, the election result, you can do one or two things. You can get in the fetal position and give up, or you can come out swinging. And being from Western Queensland, we always take the latter. So let's come out swinging, let's hold this government to account, and let's show Australians that we are here for them and we have the solutions for them. Thanks.
Thanks, David.
A united front there, the coalition saying they are listening with purpose and the real work begins now.